So as we move through many of the equally divided tunings, it is time to go over some of the basics of 41 EDO. Like 53 EDO, this tuning gets a lot of its intervals very close to just intonation. So let's jump in. All right, we're gonna stray from the Lumatone factory presets today. We'll take a look at the 41 EDO tuning system. I'll be using a beautiful mapping put together by Cam Taylor, so thanks to Cam for that. And we'll include the LTN file in the description below for you to snag. All right, so we got 41 notes equally divided across the octave here, and so far I'm definitely seeing its appeal. We recently went over the basics of the 53 EDO tuning, and like that one, this one is quite the universal tuning system. Okay, so like many microtonal tuning systems, we can notate this using up-down notation. If you're not familiar with these accidentals, you'll see them represented here as a hat for comma up and a V for comma down, which tells you that the note is either raised or lowered less than a chromatic semitone. So let's just see how those are laid out. Okay, so each step increases up this axis by 29.27 cents, roughly. And as per tradition, let's just go ahead and check out those different flavors of thirds that this tuning provides. We don't get as many as we do with 53, but how these sit here give us some nice new distinct feels. Alrighty, we got the sub minor third here. The Pythagorean minor third. The just minor third. Neutral third. The just major third. The Pythagorean major third. And the super major third. So as with 53 EDO, a big draw to this tuning is how well it approximates the intervals to just intonation. If you don't know about just intonation, the last episode I did goes over some of the basic ideas of JI, so pause this video and go check that out to get up to speed. All right, so let's just take a look at where those just thirds fall. So that just major third there is 5.83 cents flat of JI's major third. And while that's not as accurate as 53 EDO's major third, the difference is so tiny, and I am certainly satisfied with either. Likewise, the just minor third is 6.84 cents sharp. Now compare that to your standard 12-tone tuning minor third, which is flat about 15.64 cents. Now that's more of a difference that you can hear and feel, and it doesn't just stop with thirds. Let's take a look at where some of the other intervals fall in relation to the harmonic series. So the 7th harmonic gives us the always lovely harmonic 7 chord. This chord is a great highlight of just intonation, and it is put to great use with a barbershop quartet. And the 7th here can be seen as a sub minor 7. As it sits a comma below the minor 7. Stick that with a just major triad and the gates of heaven just open right up. The closest you're going to get to this in a standard 12-tone tuning is a dominant 7 chord, and these are two very different chords. All right, heading up the harmonic series here, we got a solid 9 to 8 with our major second. gives us a real nice add 9. The 11th harmonic can be found here. This one's really cool. It kind of sits between 12ADO's perfect fourth and a tritone. We can find the 13th harmonic right here. Kind of acts like a neutral sixth. Play it with a neutral third and you can get this kind of vibe. Not even sure if that's proper etiquette, but I like it. And of course I am always a sucker for a tasty major 7th, found here with the 15th harmonic. I just really love how all these intervals sit, and while it's technically not as accurate to JI as 53 EDO, it sure as hell is close enough. And the differences give it a real distinct vibe. And in future videos, we will get much more into the details of how these tunings actually differ from each other. So there's a brief look at 41. This one's really exciting to me, and a big reason for that is that it turns out 41 EDO is super applicable to the guitar. If you haven't seen them yet, go on YouTube, which I think you're already on, and check out Kite Guitars. They're 41 EDO guitars that fit this tuning onto the neck so beautifully. The thought of being able to arrange stuff in 41 on the guitar is a really alluring prospect. Anyway, thanks folks. Appreciate you as always. We'll see you soon.